11 p.m. How about that? So thank you as always, Jackie.
The core to J. Manuel Beauty, it's all about the filter finish collection. We rely on technology every day. We take a picture, and then the first thing you hear people say is, ooh, what filter am I gonna put on it? That allows you to control the mood and control how the world sees you. So with the filter finish collection, it really gives you that filter finished quality, so you can walk out almost wearing your filter.
Welcome to HSN. This young man here is one of the most recognized faces in the industry, more than 20 years in the industry, in front of the camera, behind the camera, and with celebrity clientele like J-Lo, Heidi Klum, our very own Iman, who is here anchoring our day. What he brings to us is your way of expressing your beauty with his beautiful filter finish collection. We have so many wonderful things because we're updating our spring palette, our spring makeup, our spring beauty bag. So you've tuned in at the right time. Welcome to HSN. I'm Leslie. We're going to get started with the All-Star. When I tried this foundation, let me tell you, it is so hard to go back to anything else. Why? Think of the first thing that happens when you take a photograph of yourself, or when you're in a family picture, or if you're doing social media. What do? You try to find a good filter. You try to get the best lighting, right?
Exactly.
You like built it into this.
And we're looking at Cindy right now, and I want to stress the fact that she's only wearing the Skin Perfector foundation. That's it, because that filter is built in. And if you look at the after shot, she looks like she's got that social media filter on her skin.
You're right.
Look at the before, take a look at the after. One product, one and done, and it has that silicone base to it. It's packed with humectants and also antioxidants, but most importantly, it's got that micronized silk, which acts as a social media filter. So you're wearing your filter in person.
Yeah, you know, I have to say too, everybody's trying to do something of this level, of this sort, but Jay was one of the first to start to do this. In fact, your filter finish collection is actually a patented collection. We've got a color to match you perfectly, but look at this. This looks like flawless skin, and we see that she's got issues just like you and me.
Yeah, and you can wear any weight. So here I wanted to create a more of a finish, so I used a little more. So this is totally buildable, but the before and the after, again, the after is just one product. There's no other eyeshadow, no blush, no lipstick, nothing else added to her skin. And yes, she looks filtered. She looks like she's put that little Facetune app on her skin, but it's not. These are completely unretouched before and after photos with just makeup.
Please read the reviews on this, by the way. Over 500, or basically over 400 reviews. Let me show you your color charts, and let me just show this last picture.
Yeah, a shade for everybody.
You really touched, and in fact, many of the reviews, that's what people say. Oh my gosh, nobody has ever matched my skin the way Jay has.
Look at Wadleen. She literally looks, I say she kind of looks like a Nefertiti bust. She looks so
like a
statuesque and stunning. And again, this shade is truly matching her skin tone, and that's key.
Remember that the technology is built into the foundation. There are no highlighters on this. There is nothing going on, no primers. It is just your filter finish foundation, your skin perfecting foundation. And so here's what you do. We've got, everybody knows what kind of range they fall in. We've got light, medium, and deep, and then 4 ranges or 4 filters within each, right, Jay?
So again, if you're sitting at home right now, you know if you're light, medium, or deep. So what I've created is a shade 4 for each category. 1 always being the lightest, and 4 being the richest in each category. So again, if you're light, fair, porcelain skin, you're in that light category. Medium, which is most women like you, Leslie, and I'm gonna demo medium right now as well.
I have gone anywhere from 1 to 3 in the medium, depending on if I tan.
Yeah, your 3 would probably be summertime, but right now you're in that 1 category. And then the deep shades 1 through 4, and we're gonna show you that on all different women in the studio live right now. So again, I wanna stress this filter is built in. This is micronized silk. Now I'm just gonna use my foundation brush because you can use whatever you want. And again, what's so easy about this is you can just blend in. It does the blending for you because you can skip the primer. You always skincare first, but you can skip your primer because there's a primer built in. And you can go right up underneath the eye. This is never gonna age you. Thank you for looking up. And then I want you to realize you've got those antioxidants, things that are good for your skin. And the micronized silk, people ask me, well, what does that silk do? You've probably heard about it in powders before, but what the micronized silk does is it actually lays down into fine lines and enlarged pores, which is a good thing, keeping the color particles up and out of your skin.
This is why it doesn't roll. This is why it doesn't collect. It's because of that micronized silk. And I have to tell you,
before and after.
Nobody's doing anything like this. I want to see her before and after, but because of that micronized silk, because of that technology that Jay has found for us, it's like you really don't need much else. Of course, I'd love to sell you this entire collection, but Jay, I mean, this foundation is the superstar.
Absolutely, and take a look at Nina before and after. Now, I want to stress it's early in the morning.
Yes.
And it's literally just one product. That primer is built in. Everything is built in. And look at her skin.
I know.
If we go back to that before and after, you can look at the issues, the unevenness, the redness.
Stuff we all deal with every day.
And everyone is familiar with, you want a product that has great coverage, something that's buildable, or you can wear very sheer, which you can do here. But here's the difference. You've got that filter, that social media filter built in. That's what puts this, you know, really as one of the stars of the Filter Finish collection, because it's hydrating, it's got great ingredients for your skin, but most importantly, as you said, Leslie, it's not gonna collect. You can wear this all day. I love it when you guys send those reviews and that you guys say, I've worn this all day. It doesn't settle in large pores or fine lines.
First review I read yesterday, the very first one, if you go to hsn.com right now, they were like, I will never live without this foundation again. My favorite foundation of all time. Here's why. First of all, you're getting your perfect shade. So within each range, light, medium, or deep, there are 4 different shades, which means you will find your perfect match. But the technology. Jay travels the world. Remember, he is not only one of the most sought after makeup artists, but really producer, entrepreneur. He traveled the world to find the latest technology, and this is patented. Everybody says they're doing filters in their makeup, but nobody is really addressing this to give you that true blurring effect. So if you're a girl that's a minimalist, maybe you just want one and done. You want to be out of your home in like 5 minutes flat. This is something you need in your arsenal because it is all you need to get that blurred. I mean, I've got it on. I feel amazing. I feel like I could have gone without blush, without concealer, if I had wanted to.
And this is actually a technology right out of Korea. And if you're very familiar, Korea is at the cutting edge of beauty technology. So this micronized silk, no other brand has been able to stabilize it in a liquid formula. And remember, this is packed with humectants, antioxidants.
It feels really good
and
on the
it's
skin.
got that silicone primer. So literally, if you're in a rush in the morning, I can tell you most people are, it's like you have your skincare on and then go right in with the product.
And because it's buildable, I can go as light as I'd like, or I can go full on coverage depending on what concerns you have. I want to keep showing live in the studio because you're going to be wowed by every picture, every image, and then even on the pictures that we've got pre-produced, because once again, you will look like if you pick that perfect filter for your little selfie and like you're glowing. So I think I know the secret to all your celebrity clientele now. Of course, they're beautiful women, but come on. I mean, we're always wondering, and they have issues just like you and me. So look at these results. I mean, she's got issues that we're all dealing with, right? Maybe it's the lines and the wrinkles. Maybe it's the discoloration. Yes, she's a gorgeous woman, Jay, in the before, but look after one application of your skin perfecting foundation.
Yeah, and so, you know, we're gonna look at some other models in the studio. They just got in their chair. I don't know why they were.
Wow.
But anyway, so yeah, you're seeing these pre-produced before and afters, but let's take a look at literally girls live in the studio. Again, there's a shade for everyone, and we were looking at the shade chart, but now we're gonna show you, let's see who's coming up.
Oh, I know, but you know what's nice, Jay, is that this is all, I mean, they have to do. If they wanted to, they could leave home. Of course, we've glammed up these girls.
But look at
with the foundation, that's all. We're ready and going.
Yeah, so there's other makeup on her skin right now, but take a look at Alicia's skin.
Yeah.
Again, that's just the skin perfector. That before and after, that's one product. Do you notice how it truly matches her skin tone?
Yes.
That is a huge concern with a lot of women of color. You want to make sure it's not ashy, it's not, you know, this is a real color that matches her skin tone. And now I'm going to show you Allura. Allura is wearing from my light category, so she's wearing light filter 3. So if you've been looking at the shade chart, which we'll bring up again in the middle, and you're like, oh, I don't know which light, and you're looking at Allura right now and you're like, oh, she's my skin tone. Right. That's her. A little eyeshadow and lipstick, but look at the skin. It addresses the under-eye discoloration. And
I want to point out, too, there's no glitter in this, Jay, because, I mean, women here, we're looking radiant. I mean, let's just say it. We all look radiant in this studio. There's no glitter in here. It's that micronized silk technology. It's those crushed gemstones just to give you that lit from within look. It's the look of perfect skin. That's why it's called Skin Perfector. Doesn't get easier. So choose your shade, everybody, and Jay will walk us through once again.
And it's really simple. You're sitting at home right now and you already know if you're light, medium, or deep. So that work is done. It's easy for you. And I made this really simple. Within each category, so if you've got fair porcelain skin, you're in that light category, 1 is always the lightest and 4 is the richest in each category. Medium filters, which all disappear first. Like Leslie, you're wearing medium filter 1. I just demoed medium filter 1. I'm actually going to show you on Jan. She's wearing medium filter 2 right now.
Gorgeous.
So I want to show you guys, if we go right into Jan's before and after, she's wearing medium filter 2. So a lot of you, if you want to kind of, if you're looking at Jan, you're looking over there, camera 1. There you go.
But look here, because she's just wearing the Skin Perfector foundation. That's it.
Absolutely.
We don't have anything else on.
She's got a little mascara on and all that, but I want you guys to notice, and we're in studio, you're seeing this in HD, and what a lot of women, and especially my mother said this, when a woman reaches a certain age, you know, you don't want to wear too much makeup because you end up with those white, crepey lines, the makeup rolls in. Notice, Jan's got beautiful smile lines, and she's got this lively spirit, but the makeup doesn't roll into those lines. And can I tell your story of what you did when you were FaceTiming your daughter? Her daughter said to her, when she had her makeup on, and her,
and on FaceTime,
her daughter
you see
said,
everything.
You see everything. And her daughter said to her, Mom, oh my gosh, what app are you using? Are you, like, you look filtered while we're FaceTiming you. Is there a filter for FaceTime? Which there isn't. You said it's the foundation, right?
When you find your perfect foundation, isn't it amazing? That's why we're on that eternal quest, just like finding the greatest jeans, the greatest bathing suit. We're always looking for the perfect foundation. This has a patented technology. So I want you to be clear with that. Many companies are saying, well, we have, you're gonna look filtered. You're gonna look like everything is perfected. Yes, they can address coverage and they feel great on the skin, but this has a patented technology that nobody else has. And Jay, it's very important to say, you have the patent on it.
Well,
it's really important.
I was going back and forth. Literally, this was me. I mean, I work with a whole team, but I was going back and forth to Korea to bring the cutting edge of beauty technology, because they really are at the cutting edge. And so again, suspending this micronized silk complex with antioxidants and a silicone primer base within a formula that gives you this one and done with a filtered finish to the skin. It was so imperative for me to bring something that gave you full coverage that you can certainly sheer out, but the coverage is incredible.
Do you see how gorgeous you look? I mean, is it Jan or Jen?
Jan.
Jan, I mean, yes, you're a beautiful woman in the before, but you know, just like every one of us out there, we have concerns. We have things that make us a little insecure. We have things we don't like about our skin. I know women, we beat ourselves up all the time. Look at the after, and remember, she's just got a little bit of mascara, maybe a little bit of a lip color as well. There is nothing else on Jan's skin but the filter finish, this skin perfecting foundation. Now, $10 to get it home on a credit card. Remember, free shipping. So 0 risk to fall in love and find your new skin perfecting foundation. $7 and change on an HSN card. Jay, you really made it easy for us.
And again, right now we're looking at Allura. So it doesn't matter your age or whatever skin issues you have. This is a full coverage, has a silicone primer and that micronized silk, that filtering engine that works on all skin types. So whether you've got, and I love it when you guys write in, whether you've got dry skin or oily skin, this is something that is so long wearing. There's a shade for everyone. We just saw Allura, who was wearing light 3. Now we're looking at Alicia, who's wearing deep number 3. And again, there's a
perfect match.
There's a perfect match. There's a shade for everyone. And by the way, Iman, who was just on air, often people say to me, because they know Iman and I have an 18-and-a-half-year relationship, almost going on 19 years. Iman wears my deep number 2. So if you look at Iman all the time, like you just did with the Today Special, yes, she's wearing deep number 2.
And that's the thing too. You know, yes, Jay works on some of the hottest celebrities on the planet, the ones that you look at and you're like, how does she always look so darn good, right? But it's you and me. I mean, he is coming after you and me, and he wants us to try something new, try something that, yes, the celebrities are requesting, yes, the celebrities use on the red carpet, but it's a solution that we all need. It works for all of us. You don't have to be a celebrity to get that skin perfected look. And you know what's nice? When your skin, your canvas looks good, you wear less of everything else. And I know we've got great beauty and color coming up as well at the end of the hour, but you wear less of everything else. It means you're getting out of the house quicker, means you don't have to put the filter on the selfie, means you look like you're glowing and radiant without glitter, without anything going on. It is really remarkable.
And a little story for you. The real reason I came up with this, I became known as a makeup artist, someone who was known for creating skin perfecting techniques. But this would take hours and hours in blending, and often products that I found on my trips around the globe. So what I wanted to bring really to the table were products that I would use, because a lot of my clients would come to my chair with very, very little time, but they want that perfected look. And I can tell you, there are many celebrities walking the red carpets this award show season, wearing my Skin Perfector on the red carpet, and some of my other filter finish products, because it gives you that filter finish, and everyone's shooting with
without
HD
having to
cameras.
pile everything on. You're
like, did you buy the new whatever smartphone?
Yep.
The cameras get sharper and sharper and sharper, and everyone reaches for a filter. But don't you want to look filtered in person? Whether you're on that date, out with the girls, in the office.
And even in daylight, by the way, very important, because a foundation can look great in your home when you're in front of the mirror, and then you step out into broad daylight and you're like, oh, this has that micronized silk, that technology that is patented, that even in the daylight, even on HD camera, you look amazing.
Well, it doesn't age you, and that's the key, because you've got that blurring action. And I want you to keep noticing, Jan is sitting here, she's gonna be with us all day. You notice how in her smile lines, you don't see any of those white crepes? If you put traditional foundation on, what ends up happening? You get streaking, right? So then women start using less and less makeup when they reach a certain age, because they think, oh, I don't want to see it streaking on my face. So this doesn't migrate. A lot of women just stop,
give up on foundation. You're right.
Exactly, and you don't have to. That's the key. She looks fantastic. She's completely evened out. Now imagine when we start adding the color and the other makeup. This is the perfect place to start.
And I agree. And if you buy anything else this hour, I know we're always on that quest to find that perfect makeup. I recommend you buy this. Try it out. It's $10 risk-free, free shipping and handling. You don't love it, you've got 30 days to send it back. There are no questions asked here. $7 and change on your HSN credit card. Remember, within each range, light, medium, or dark, we have 4 different color options, 4 filters. So we have the perfect shade for you, Jay. You really made it easy.
Here's the shade chart.
By the way, you're the only one that brings us this much customization.
I think, and I'm the one who brings, the most shades of foundation, because you really need to find a shade for you, but I've made it so easy because you know if you're light, medium, or deep. So within each category, 1 is the lightest and 4 is the richest in each category. And again, it's very, very, very simple to kind of figure out. There's a lot of forgiving. Sometimes people like to get technical and say, well, is there a yellow base? Is there a rose base? Which one do I get? Listen, every other shade I balance between the rose and the yellow, because as a makeup artist for literally over 20 years, as people's skin tones get slightly deeper, that's how they often balance out. So it's kind of weird when you see all these random orders.
And it gets confusing.
It gets so confusing.
You don't, I mean, this it
Alora's
doesn't get any
light
easier.
number 3. So if you're looking at her and you're going, that's me, she's light 3.
And Paul, you were saying that in the medium range, our #1 seller right now is the medium filter number 2. So very popular this morning. Everybody,
that's Jan. Jan's wearing medium 2.
You're not, and you're not letting anybody off. I mean, everybody is included here, from the lightest, most palest ivory skin to the richest, most ebony skin. Everybody's covered here. Can we compare you two for a second? Because you're medium 1, Jan's medium 2. So if you can see the difference, like you see how that steps down, but it works because it's almost like you always care. You live in Tampa, so it's like you always have a tan. But when we get to summer, if you've seen Jan in my summer shows, she goes to medium 3. Wow. Because if you've got that olive skin tone. I've played in there as well.
Absolutely.
I've played in there as well. When I'm tan toweled up, Jay, I'm telling you, I go anywhere from 1 to 3 in the medium spectrum. So take a look here, because what you're looking at is the appearance, the look of flawless skin. The foundation name is the Skin Perfector, and there is no other foundation in all of HSN that has this patented technology. Very important to know.
Skin blurring technology.
Look, we've got great foundations, but this has a patented technology. Nobody else is doing what Jay does. It's that skin blurring technology, so you look like you're walking around with that filter, with your own lighting crew, and you do feel like a celebrity. And you get why they look so good all the time.
And here's the thing. Everyone asks me micronized silk, and I keep talking about the fact that micronized silk actually is what's literal, like micronized real silk. It actually settles into the pores and the fine lines. That's a good thing, because it pushes the color particles forward. And with that silicone silicone base, it doesn't roll and migrate onto your skin. So locks it into place. It really smooths your skin out. And the other advantage, by the way, for people who have oily skin, like I have oily skin, micronized silk absorbs unwanted oil. So it doesn't strip your skin like other products that absorb. With talcs, what ends up happening is then your skin feels dry. Whereas with this, your skin always feels hydrated.
It does, it does. Once you put it on, you don't even feel you've got it on. I mean, look at it. Looks like these women have the most perfect skin. And if you can see on the before, yes, they're beautiful women, okay? But they've got issues just like you and me, whether it's pore size, whether it's discoloration, whether it's the lines and wrinkles. Remember, as Jay said, that technology, the silk goes into the lines and wrinkles, so the color doesn't roll into them. I mean, read the reviews if you can. This is $10 to try, free shipping.
And again, you've got those antioxidants, and you also have coverage here, so you can absolutely shear this out if you like, but there is such maximum coverage. So much coverage that often, you know, when I want to bring people in with a lot of skin concerns, you know, everyone gets a little nervous thinking, oh my goodness, we don't want to make it look like we're saying a claim like this cures skin.
Right.
This is all an illusion. These are cosmetics. It's an illusion. When you wash it off, you know, any skin concerns you have there, I want to stress, they're still there, but I can give you the illusion of perfected skin, and that's what it's about.
So we are wrapping this one up. $9 on a credit card to get it home, and that's any credit card, by the way. If you find Jay's products out there, you never get FlexPay. So you get to try this out for $10. If you have an HSN card, $7 on your HSN card on 5 Flex. 092792 is your item number. Of course, read the reviews if you're going to hsn.com. And as featured on hsn.com, you can go there and find this and so much more. In fact, this is one of our 10 faves of the day. Before Jay's even gotten on, people were shopping already. In fact, you know who turned me on to your foundation? Bobby Ray Carter, our host. She was going nuts about it until I had to try it, and then we had to do a show together. I was so excited about it, but this is one of our 10 faves. It's our hot item on hsn.com. Read the reviews if you can. If you want that blurring effect that kind of makes or gives that appearance of that flawless skin, you have to give this foundation a try. It's $10, free shipping, $7 on an HSN card. We'll take a quick little moment to check in with Miss Callie. Come right back. More with Manuel Beauty on the way back.
Music and fashion collide with our HSN exclusive event, Lyric Culture Rocks Blondie. Get Blondie's new album, Pollinator, and shop the first ever collection featuring lyrics of Blondie, designed by Juliana Rancic, Danielle Nicole, RJ Graziano, and Lyric Culture. Don't miss Blondie lead singer Debbie Harry and guitarist Chris Stein talking about the inspiration behind the new album and fashion line. Search Lyric Culture Blondie on hsn.com.
It's a tale as old as time.
Papa?
And now on March 15th, HSN presents Beauty and the Beast like never before in this year's most anticipated shopping event. Experience 25 enchanting hours of exclusive limited time collections inspired by the unforgettable fairy tale. Join us March 15th for the Beauty and the Beast shopping event on HSN. See the movie in theaters March 17th, rated PG.
Tori Johnson, and I'm the Deal Hunter. Deal Hunter brings a range of products, beauty, jewelry, home, limited quantity, limited products at unbeatable prices.
Wait until you see the deal that we've brought exclusively to you.
Deal Hunter is a great opportunity for me to introduce the HSN viewers to a whole new line of products. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss these deals. Watch me on Deal Hunter.
Welcome into HSN. J. Manuel Beauty is back to refresh your beauty bag for spring, right? And we are getting right into it. The thing that most women want, right? It's that perfect concealer. We're always looking for that perfect concealer. This concealer, more than half of the reviews are perfect 5-star. Very easy to choose your shade. The same patented technology you find in your Skin Perfector foundation. This is the Photo Illusion Concealer. 076743 is your item number. We've even put it on auto ship. Look at these results, Jay.
And that's
amazing.
just the Photo Illusion Concealer. That's it.
No foundation.
Everyone wants a concealer that's full coverage, truly full coverage, and it doesn't age you. That is the key. That's what you're looking at right there. 2 skin blurring ingredients, not just one.
Right.
Micronized silk. Look, I'm getting punchy. My coffee is kicking in. It is. There are 2 skin blurring ingredients. You've got that micronized silk, and you've got genuine diamond dust.
Right.
Those 2, 5 shades, so simple. So it's light, medium, airbrush tan, airbrush cocoa, and deep. Because this is so forgiving. You can use it underneath or on top of your foundation, on its own. For some people who don't even want to wear foundation, you can literally wear it on its own. And yes, it's like a spa for your eyes because there's that patented
I was asking Jay,
tip.
I'm like, what do we call it? So that is a patented tip. This gets nice and cool and feels so good under your eyes, especially when your eyes are puffy and you're just waking up. But what I love is how creamy and beautiful it is. And of course, this is not my shade. It is so creamy and beautiful. You get that full coverage. But what you're getting is that blurred effect, and it's not traveling once again because of that silk, right?
Absolutely. Well, you have the micronized silk. You've also got the antioxidants.
Right.
You've got that silicone primer in there. And sorry, because I'm trying to talk and do it at the same time. I wanted to show everyone this step because often people say, how do I apply my concealer? So take a look at Ina right now. And what you guys saw me doing as we were coming out of break, I was removing all the makeup from underneath her eye. So I didn't even put skincare under her eye, which I don't recommend. I think everyone should use their eye cream and their lotions. But I'm gonna use this on raw skin. And what I did is I created this triangle because the triangle is the secret. Now watch this happen really quickly. All I'm gonna do is blot with my finger. Now you can use a sponge, any blender tool if you want, but I wanna show you guys how easy this is. I'm just blotting and blending. Now often concealers, look at that one eye, come together, and I'm gonna do the other eye for you because it's hard for me to do 2 eyes. I'm not even left-handed, but we're gonna try this. I mean, I gotta go to the right hand. So here's the real secret. The genuine diamond dust and that micronized silk does all the blurring for you. So you don't have to worry about the blending as much.
Right, right. And by the way, I mean, I know I've always seen Jay using his patented little sponges as well. We've got those back in stock, final quantities. Paul, I don't know if you saw that, but we had the final quantities of the 2 little sponges as well that Jay always uses on air. Not to mention we've got a great brush kit coming up as well. But if you want them, final quantities here. Because Jay, you could use your fingers if you'd like. That technology is so beautiful, goes on so creamy and smooth.
Yes.
But if you wanted to use one of Jay's.
You can certainly use this. The reason I use my fingers is so I want people to see how that triangle disappears. If we look at her before and after, and I want to stress again, look at that. I removed all the makeup with a makeup wipe from underneath her eye, and then I applied without skincare, because remember, this has those antioxidants. It has that silicone base. It's got the micronized silk and the genuine diamond dust. If you notice, it didn't age her at all. No. You can put this under your eyes. It's never going to crepe.
I'm like a foot away from her, and
like,
it is not.
Do you see any craping?
You're right. No.
No lining. It will not age anyone. So regardless of your age or your skin concerns, this will give you such impeccable coverage.
Right.
And this was my biggest frustration as a makeup artist. For so many years, I could never find a concealer because most of the full coverage concealers were those derma-based concealers. They're very thick. They're in a pot. You have to warm them up with your hand, put them on, blend them, put in mixed serums, do all this stuff.
Guess what? I used those for years, but I was in my 30s, in my 20s. Yeah. So it didn't matter.
But it still ages you, even if you're younger.
They're so thick and cakey, right?
But wouldn't you want something that you can put onto your skin and that doesn't age your skin?
Gorgeous. Now remember,
she's wearing airbrush cocoa if you're taking a look at her right now.
And remember, 5 choices to choose from. So we've got the light, the medium, the tan, the cocoa, and the deep. Nice and easy. It's $12 to get it home, no risk. And I do invite you to try this. If you've never tried J. Manuel Beauty, you're gonna be floored by the quality, the way they feel, the way they melt into the skin, but how it makes you look as if your skin has been perfected, as if you have your own lighting crew, your camera crew. Everything looks blurred out. So whether it's lines, wrinkles, pores, discoloration, we're tackling it today. $12 to try. Let's keep going here live in the studio. Item number 076743. And by the way, auto ship is available on this.
So with Jan, and what I love about it, again, you can put this even on top of foundation. I added a little more so that there's still even more of a lift. And again, I want to stress,
it still looks natural.
Whether you wear foundation, don't wear foundation, if you're on the go, you can wear the concealer on its own. This is even something my mother thanked me for, because she said my mother stopped wearing concealer years ago. Now she can throw this on if she doesn't even have time, and a little bit of another product that's coming up. This is one of my Luxe Filter Loose Powder. So a little powder in the concealer and on the go. It doesn't age you. That's the key, because it's got that micronized silk, the genuine diamond dust. And let me explain why the diamond dust as well.
Yeah, let's
Diamonds,
talk about that.
if you think about it, a diamond scatters light. So when you have diamond dust in there, it doesn't make it sparkly. I want to clarify that. Diamonds refract light. So what it does is it throws the light.
Bounces
so when people are looking at you in person, they're not going to see the fine lines, the enlarged pores, anywhere where you're using that concealer. So that's the key here. So full coverage,
I mean, look at her.
It aging you.
You look like you came from heaven. I mean, seriously, she's like glowing and beautiful. And there's no sparkle in there. I'm so glad you clarified that, just because of that diamond dust. Remember, it is a patented technology, and these women look ethereal. They look like they were born, like they wake up with that perfect skin every single day. Remember, this is the Photo Illusion Concealer, and if you've not tried J. Manuel's concealer, you absolutely must. It's just $12 on a credit card. Remember, it's got that amazing cooling tip as well. It's gonna make it an experience just to put it on. But you can put it on with your fingers. You don't have to use the tip. It really is so smart.
And the tip is palladium coated, so here's the great thing about it. It helps keep the cool longer, so you don't have to refrigerate this or anything. I want to stress, it literally stays room temperature. And what's great about that is when you use it on your skin, it literally feels like you're putting that cold spoon to your eyes. So it's a whole spa experience. The other ingredient that I didn't talk about, which is so important, is the red algae. Now, the red algae that's in this, it's naturally soothing and detoxifying on the eye. So when you're using something around the eye, it just feels soothing.
Just gorgeous. Look at these girls, my goodness. So get excited, girls. You know what? It is here, the world's perfect concealer. It is so hard to find a good concealer, Jay. It really is so frustrating. I'm glad you did the work for us. 076743 is your item number.
And let's look at the shade chart.
Easy to choose. The medium is the most popular once again. So that medium color, that is the #1, will be the first to sell out. But remember, we've got just 5 shades to choose. It doesn't get easier.
And it's so simple. If you bought the foundation anywhere in the light category, you're airbrush light. Anyone in the medium category, you're wearing airbrush medium. Now, if you're at the tail end of the medium category and like you really got that tan skin, you'd go into the airbrush tan. And then for my deep skin tones, we've got airbrush cocoa and deep. And again, you can use this under your foundation or on top of it.
Or you don't even, I mean, you don't even have to use foundation, of course. We'd love for you to use it, but you don't even need it. That's how amazing this is. Some women have great skin and they just want to address that discoloration or a little bit of the redness.
Can we bring up that one pre-produced photo?
Let's do it,
because that woman, she literally was only she's a concealer girl. And so the reason I hired her, she hates foundation. She's got gorgeous skin.
She does.
But her under eye, she was born with those under eye circles.
Yeah, that's dark.
But I want to stress, no retouching here at all. That's just the Photo Illusion Concealer.
Beautiful.
And she has no other makeup. So can you imagine when she adds her eyeshadow and her blush, mascara, anything else?
How cool. It's true. I mean, there are many of you that are saying, look, I'm not going back to foundation. I would love for you to try the Skin Perfector foundation because it feels like your second skin and it blurs anything you got going on. But if you're still not a foundation girl, try the concealer. We all need a good concealer.
And it blurs. And if you notice where the concealer transitions into her skin tone, do you notice how you don't see that line of demarcation?
You don't see where the concealer ends and the skin begins. And I have to tell you too, I use this concealer around my nose area. That's where I have all my redness on my chin. And sometimes that's all you need. If you put on your sunscreen or your skincare and then you just put a little bit of concealer, dab it on where you've got your problem spots, you would be amazed by what you can achieve. And this one has that patented technology as well.
I've got a little secret for the problem spots, because you know when people have problem spots and they put because you need a full coverage concealer for a problem spot. So if you put a full coverage concealer on a problem spot, you know what ends up happening. You see all the crusting around the breakout, and it draws more attention to this. Remember, this is actually packed with humectants. It's also got that red algae. That red algae is soothing. So when you put this over, you're gonna get that coverage, but you're not gonna draw attention to it with the traditional flaking of a traditional full coverage concealer, which tends to be
we think we're covering it and we're not kidding anybody. So if you want this, 076743, auto ship is available. So many of you can't live without this concealer. I know I'm one of them. If you want this on auto ship where you control how often you want to get it delivered and you're never without. You secure the price, you secure the free shipping. That can never change for you, even if HSN starts paying more for it. Ask about auto ship if you can and get it while you can, because this, I remember every time you've been on, always the first thing to sell out is the Skin Perfecting Foundation and also the Photo Illusion Concealer. Those are the first two things in Jay's entire inventory that goes. So try it out today. You'd be amazed.
Don't be fooled by this being a liquid, because I think a lot of women have been burned by liquid concealers because they're so sheer and they don't cover. This is a true full coverage, packed with antioxidants, that red algae, and again, 2 skin blurring ingredients, that micronized silk and that diamond dust. You don't get all that traditionally in any full coverage. So full coverage in a liquid is what will keep you from looking young always.
If you're just waking up right now and you're saying, ooh, I need a little more help, try this out. You're going to love how easily your skin looks flawless, like everything has gone away, like everything's been blurred. 076743 is your item number. By the way, lots of exciting superstars here at HSN, like Jay Manuel, like Iman today, and of course, Melissa McCarthy is back on HSN. We are so excited to have Melissa McCarthy's line, so 77. The whole collection is here at HSN, and this week on HSN, our very own Valerie Stupp got to go to New York and got to hang out with Melissa. Take a look at what ensued.
We're gonna go out there on the street. You're gonna go out there on the street.
I am on the hunt right here in New York City to look for a few lucky ladies. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. How are you? Sorry to just walk up on you. Would you be willing to come up with me and maybe change up your look? Be a little fashion pick-me-up. You'll come with me? Yeah.
Hi. We've had a blast here in New York City, and you can check out everything that happened and all the fun we had this Saturday. Happy shopping.
To see more of this wonderful woman that just brings us such joy and some of the best fashions ever, make sure you tune in today at 2 p.m. and at 8 p.m. and shop Melissa's collection right now on hsn.com. Do you love her? I do too.
Love
she
Melissa.
has made me happy so many
Melissa,
times.
if you see me in the hall later and I stalk you, I'm gonna be that fan, trust me. Live for this
Take
woman.
a number, brother. I do too.
Live for this one.
All right, everybody, tune in at 2 p.m. and at 8 p.m. to see Melissa's entire collection. Now, we're moving on to something that is so exciting, because if you want this kind of veil of perfection on your skin, this is what Jay has created with the Luxe Filter Loose Powder. So nice and loose, nice and sheer, $9.50. We've got 3 colors for you to choose from, nice and easy, but this is like airbrush in a jar.
It's really, really, really simple. So there are 2 ways, and I'm gonna show this really quickly because Jan's already has a little on. Here's the thing, when you traditionally use a powder or a loose powder, what ends up happening, have you seen those stars that hit the red carpets and then those weekly magazines catch that picture? And you see those white
and they
splotches?
have the powder underneath.
White splotches, because that's talc. So what I created, I wanna stress this with the Luxe Filter Loose Powder, 100% talc free, no talc. Talc is what leaves that white residue, especially when someone takes a picture with the flash. That's why I can do, and I'm gonna do something really crazy here. Guys, you've seen all those YouTube tutorials. I can literally, look up for a second, look at this. I can hit under her eye with a sponge. Yes, I am absolutely taking this. This is called what we call baking, where you can like hit with extra powder. Then I'm gonna take a brush, dust it away because it highlights under her eyes. Now, if you do that with any other powder traditionally,
you would
on
anyone's
skin who's even a little on the more mature side, if you did powder like that, trust me, they would back away, like, don't put it. I put that on heavy under her eye. Did you see the lift that happens? Because it blurs, so I can literally hit it. Do you see that? Dust it away, blend it in really quickly.
So it's truly translucent, so truly sheer.
Translucent, so it's literally 3 shades, light, medium, and deep. Diamond dust, micronized silk. This is the ultimate airbrush in a powder with 0 talc. I want to stress that, no talc.
$9 and change to try. If you have an HSN card, $7 and change to try. By the way, if you're looking at Jay's magnificent brushes, oh my gosh, are those the softest brushes ever? This is the brush set that comes with the artist roll. It's $20 off. These brushes are normally $60. We've taken $20 off. It's $127 $10 value. You get 4 brushes plus the roll case. So the powder, the blush, the eyeshadow, and the lip brush, all professional grade. How much do you pay for one brush? You can't even get one of these big brushes out there for this price. Get 4 today. 455949 is your item number on that.
And those are my essentials. And these are the brushes that you see me use all the time on air.
Right.
So that is absolutely
we had to bring them.
why. Yeah, that's why.
And by the way, softest brushes that'll ever kiss your skin. We're moving on to the 3D illuminator, and this is really amazing because it does also come with the blush brush. This is pretty fantastic. It is brand new. I have to give you a warning. I only have 700 of these. Take a look at what you can achieve with this.
Brand new. This is exclusive launching here. That's what we do here on HSN. We're bringing you brand new.
Right. Feather light, that satiny pressed powder. It's going to look like you've been sitting in candlelight. I mean, it's so pretty and soft, isn't it?
And here's the thing. A lot of illuminators are just shimmer and glitter.
Right.
That rolls into fine lines. It ages the skin again. And that's why a lot of women, especially, again, when women have become of a certain age, they want to stay away from anything shiny. I'm going to do 2 things here. First, this has that diamond dust, so I'm going to take it with Jan. She doesn't have any of it on, and I'm going to use my fade brush, which you can get this on hsn.com as well. And I'm going to just take a little bit here and go on the top of her cheekbone. By the way, you can go down the middle of the nose.
That's what I did.
This side.
Yeah.
I hate working backwards.
So maybe like,
you gotta do that.
Like wherever the sun would hit maybe, or wherever light would hit your face, the high points, right?
Absolutely. And you notice I'm not even really kind of looking, because when I'm working this way, I can't even see this side. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about this aging or rolling in it to any fine lines, because when you do that, I'm gonna do even our Cupid's bow, because it just gives the lips a nice full hit. And the other thing too is if you want overall radiance, if you really want to, you can hit a little bit over your skin to give it a glow. But did you see how all that radiance just started bouncing out on her skin? Yeah. And that has genuine diamond dust in it again.
And what's really nice is that once again, it is not sparkle, it is not glitter. If you look at it on the back of my hand,
Here, I'll even do it, look at it on my hand.
Even on my fingertips, you see that it's not sparkle, it's almost like a pearlescence, like true candlelight. Really, really pretty, Jay.
Do you see that? Like it literally gives you that glow, but it's not going to crepe in any enlarged pores or fine lines.
It's because it's the way it's milled, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is so fine and silky. I wish you could feel it.
And it's because of the diamond dust. Remember, diamond dust is that blurring ingredient. So again, traditional highlighters, if you put it on the top of your cheek, by the way, again, another product that my mom was freaking out about.
Really? Yeah, we've all, especially older women, they're afraid to sparkle. I mean, it just doesn't look good when we've done highlighters.
What happens is it rolls into the lines on the face. Right. And so when you can literally use something that's not gonna roll into the lines, I'll tell a story about Iman. So she's gonna be so upset when she hears this. So when I started I wanted to use shimmers. I've been doing Iman's makeup for many years. I would use like a traditional shimmer powder. This is before mine came along. And I would literally wanna take it on her face. She would do this. No. She would back away from me. She goes, no.
You don't want to mess with
it's gonna age me. Now she loves this. When I was even working on the prototype with this, with diamond dust in it, I got this email from Iman saying, do you have any prototypes for me? So I was literally sending her the prototype of this because, yeah, it doesn't age you.
And think about that, too, because Iman is a classic, iconic. I mean, there is no supermodel in the world that is more recognized than the one and only Iman. She has access to everything, the finest makeup, the finest skincare. I mean, everything. For her to fall in love with your illuminator, I mean, that's a big deal, Jay. That's got to feel good. But here, you can try this for $10 on any debit card, any credit card. If you have an HSN card, that's $7.50 for you.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No,
she now looks like we turned on the candle. She looks lit from within. She looks the radiance came forward. And I love that Jan is smiling right now because she's smiling. Traditional shimmers or highlighters, when you smile, they instantly roll into all the lines. Right. She can stay smiling. This is not gonna crepe on her, which that's the key. That's that diamond dust and that's that locking action.
And once again, the quality. This man is a perfectionist. His clients really, basically expect for him to create these flawless looks on and off the carpet. He is not only in front of the carpet, but remember, behind the carpet or behind the camera for many years. If the quality wasn't there, you couldn't go and get the cameras flashing on you. You couldn't be seen from every angle because it would look ridiculous. It would almost look clownish.
By the way, I love how you keep feeling it in the compact. And if we come close into my hand, I'm going to show you guys why it feels so soft. There is basically a hybrid silicone coating in there. That coating is what helps lock it into place so it doesn't travel. Yeah. And that is the key. So literally, I just take my fade brush to get the high points.
I'm not even using a mirror.
And people even want to know, why do I do the Cupid's bow? Because if you do the Cupid's bow, and we're going to put some lipstick on later, it really makes the lips look fuller. You can even touch your chin.
Those little tips and tricks.
This is the trick to glow and look so radiant and look like your best self.
You know what's nice too is that as we start aging, what our biggest complaint a lot of times is how dull our skin looks or how our skin looks lackluster, you know? This is that easy way to do it, but without glitter, without sparkle. Look at these girls, how they just look kissed by the sun, or just that little candlelight glow. It is so perfect, and it looks real. It looks
real, and that's why you can dust it all over as well. Absolutely, you can take this all over.
Now, here's the thing, $10 on a credit card. If you have an HSN card, $7 on your HSN credit card. 538332 is your item number. With everybody on the line, I probably have about 300 of these remaining. Sorry, I missed that number again, Paul, on the illuminator. That is 538332 on that brand new illuminator. Now, also available for you, it is hard to get a customer pick mascara. Jay did it. You are not only getting one of his 4.5 star rated mascaras, you're getting a 2-pack today. They're 4.5 star rated, double duty mascara with this unique retractable telescopic brush head. So you're getting volume and length, incredible technology, and you have 2 color choices,
so
either the Royale or blue,
you've got the
black.
Royale. And here's the secret. When you talk about a telescopic wand, this is the first real true 2-in-1 mascara because you can rotate the end and look at the brush itself. The bristles and the space between the bristles change. So you get a true customizable brush, so you can have a thickening brush or a lengthening separating brush with a fantastic formula, 2 shades, and that formula has a Brazilian wax in it so that it nourishes the lashes and it keeps them from getting dry and crunchy, so you can constantly build it.
They don't get crispy.
Yes,
and here's the thing, you know, for a mascara to get that 4.5 star customer review, that's a big deal. Jay achieved it. Today you get a 2-pack. So remember, all you do is decide, do you want that beautiful blue that just makes your eyes sparkle and look whiter? That's called Royale, or do you choose the 2-pack of the Noir? Item number 085-343 is the number to ask for. Now we're moving right along to our 3-piece collections. So this is your choice of a 3-piece kit. Everybody's getting an eyeshadow quad, a liner for the eyes, and then a lip product. Final 600 of these, and Jay knows that within his collection, every woman, beauty is very personal. So you usually fall within 3 ranges. You are usually a classic, you usually are an iconic, or you're that avant-garde woman where you're just full of life and sparkle and you want to just have fun with your makeup. But we all kind of know where we fall. I like to consider myself a classic. Like, I don't stray too much from what I do. If you love the iconic, I know that's one of Iman's favorites. And then let's take a look at them all here, and then we'll show you live on air. But here you go. This is your classic. This is your iconic. And this is your avant-garde, bright, beautiful colors. $11 to go ahead and get this home. 096201.
And the reason I'm offering them in these palettes are these are the most popular shades that always disappear. And I literally just threw the classic, literally just threw it on Ina. And I want you guys to take a look. So I use this quad. We'll go into her eyes. Literally, it is this. I use this beautiful saddle color, the highlighter on the bone, and quickly smoked out her eye. You guys probably were watching me do that with this brown. Look at the difference, and then she threw on the gloss like we were doing this in seconds. Look at the before and after, and remember, she had the Skin Perfector on and a little concealer, but look at the before and after with just those like seconds for the transformation of the eye and the lip. And
you did the work for us because you coordinated the eye quad to go with the lip and the liner as well. So remember, 6 minutes left in this presentation. I want to show you what you're getting, but first I want to show you the value, because remember, you're getting 3 full-size products here. You're getting the eyeshadow quad, so you get all 4 eyeshadows there. That's normally $24 by itself. The $20 eye pencil full size, and then you're getting the lip gloss as well. $64 value. We're basically basically half off the retail price. I want to show the colors once again, Jay.
Sure.
If we can come close here.
Can I ask you one question?
Do it.
One question while you're talking. Feel the shadow for a second for me. Feel it with your finger. And does that feel like a cream?
It doesn't even feel like a powder. Yeah, it feels creamy.
And here's why. Back to the filter finish technology. Let's just talk filter. Why are my eyeshadows different? Because I wanted to create something that doesn't have fallout. It's not that they're just pigment rich and beautiful shadows and I took out the guesswork, because any makeup artist can do that for you. I really listen to you guys when you stop me in the streets or in the airports. I put a hybrid silicone coating. So what you're feeling that feels like cream, that's a hybrid silicone, like your silicone primers. It's the eye base is built in. So when you blend that onto your eye, and it feels so creamy, it's blendable, but it's smooth.
So
again,
it moves.
It moves, but it gives you that look, again, of something filtered because it blends.
Look at,
so the technique is built in. If you guys saw what I was really doing, this is not how I do makeup in the real world. I'm working sideways. I'm trying to look good on camera. I'm working. It looks, but look how it does the blending for you. I don't have to try.
Oh, it's so pretty. And isn't that nice? Because not all of us are pros like you, Jay, so it has to blend.
And
it has to move. And there's no fallout even on the palette. You know, when I'm moving it around with my finger, normally it would go everywhere. There is no fallout on that. So $11 on a credit card. You're getting all 3 full-size products. Let's show you the colors once again. You know where you fall. If you're that girl that just loves those classic, those beautiful earth tones, look at what Jay's put together for you, of course.
With that beautiful golden gloss.
Isn't that pretty? And by the way, that rose gold shade that is all the rage. Everybody wants it everywhere, on jewelry, on fashion, on footwear. You get the matching gloss and you get that brown pencil, which we're calling hazel.
Which, by the way, you can use on your lip or your eye.
Isn't that nice?
The brown, you can use it as a lip color or your eye.
Multitaskers. This is the iconic. I know that I had heard from previous presentations.
Well, Iman lives, and she lives in this. Oh. She lives in this narcotic quad in that beautiful nude gloss.
By the way, with the iconic, you get that black, which is called Wicked. So that black full-size pencil, that is the nicest kohl pencil.
It's a secret out of Morocco. They harness the power of kohl, so that is the pure jet black. It glides
on like a dream. And then look at your gorgeous, beautiful spring palette there on the Avant-Garde. So you get those shimmering blues, those pretty colors, those iridescent colors. And by the way, you get the blue pencil and you're also getting that lip color included. So full-size products there. That same patented technology, so that same filter finish, even on the eyeshadows. Very important. We are counting down, very limited, Jay. As you can see, we now have about 580 of these remaining.
So we were talking gliding, and I'm just using the pencils to show you guys how they glide. We'll come in really, really close in a minute. But again, Alicia, who you're just looking at, was wearing that aqua palette that always sells out. So that's the blue that comes with the aqua palette. This is the brown that comes with the classic. But I'm going to show you again with that black. Did you notice it didn't skip?
Oh my gosh.
And it's pure black. Like, that's pure black. No skipping, no tugging. There's nothing worse than using a pencil and you go like this and it goes
Right.
We don't want a dotted line.
Or it hurts, right?
We don't want a dotted line.
I've had makeup artists that have hurt me when they're using the sharp pencil. I mean, it hurts. They're so hard and rigid.
So these are basically a wet dry liner. They're pigment rich. And the wet dry liner, which means you can rim your waterline and it's not gonna tear away. I know women who carry their black, so they're constantly in the bathroom touching up.
That's what I do.
I can guarantee you can put this in your waterline and leave it at home. And carry the itty-bitty purse, or no purse.
Right, I've done that, where I've wanted that effect and I keep lining, like every time I go to the powder room. So here's the thing, the most amazing technologies, that same patented technology, even in your eyeshadow, which makes it easy for you to put it on because everything blends, everything moves, the colors are perfect, just like the quad. So the color you see in the palette, the one you fall in love with, that's the way it goes on your eyes. So color payoff, that's very important too. But basically, Jay, at like $10 a piece, that's crazy for professional grade makeup.
And now if we're looking at Allura, I want to stress, Allura is wearing that iconic kit. But because it's early on a Saturday morning, we don't want to scare anyone, you guys. But here's the thing, close your eyes, Allura. And then open. She's wearing the gunmetal and the light silver and the little bit of the black pencil. And there's that nude gloss. How stunning is it? So sometimes when people see these smoky quads, they go, oh, I could never wear that. you can absolutely, in the day, wear the grays, and then in the evening, add the darker gray and black, like Iman wears it, and boom. So this is such a versatile kit, so don't be afraid of the iconic, please.
With everybody on the line, by the way, less than 400. So if you want this, you have to move quickly. And this is one of the biggest, best values that we have in Jay's entire collection and on this visit. Remember, 3 full-size products. These are not minis for you to try. You get the 4 eyeshadows, you get the full-size pencil, and you get the full-size gloss. Your glosses as well, glide on. They feel so good on the lips. Never sticky, never tacky, but you're still getting that color payoff. Quick little update we've got on the iconic, 20 remaining. So if you want Iman's favorite, 20 left. If you want the classic, that's this guy here, 4 dozen remaining. That's the one I used today. And then your best bet would be on that avant-garde, which, by the way, is gorgeous, especially now for spring. Well, bring some color
the blues,
back.
And yeah, we're going to show you Alicia, who's wearing those blues. The blues are, yes, we're going into spring, and you can wear them. There's 4 different shades of aqua there. You can wear it any which way. I guess she's got her black mascara on. I wish she had some of my Royale.
Pretty.
But you notice how that blue shadow just truly is, it looks great
and
on
it's
any
pretty.
skin tone.
It doesn't look garish, it doesn't look loud, it's pretty.
And the reason I put it on Alicia is because, you know, when you see, everyone thinks blues, like that would be a blonde, or that would be you, Leslie.
Somebody with blue eyes,
or, you know,
right?
But often people don't realize that if you've got olive skin tone or a beautiful, rich, deeper skin tone like Alicia, you can wear these beautiful blues and it looks so stunning on you.
Now, with everybody on the line, I've got probably have about 300 available. Iconic is now gone, everybody. Last call on the classic. And then, of course, your best bet would be that pretty spring palette of the avant-garde. But it's really nice that Jay breaks it down for us. Of course, you don't have to stick within what you feel comfortable with. Try something new. Every woman kind of knows, do you fall in the classic, do you fall in the iconic or the avant-garde range? But beauty is so personal. Let your makeup speak for you and have fun, but do it with the best technologies, the best innovation here. 096201 is your item number. On its way to selling out. If you want it, 096201 is the item number. And last item of the hour, of course, the brushes. Jay's been using them all morning. It's one of our 10 top sellers. Where do you get these prices on professional grade brushes? I have paid this price for 1 brush.
Yes.
Imagine, here you're getting 4 plus the artist roll case. And Jay, they feel like, I mean, heaven on your skin.
Yeah, and so I think this is like not whether you travel or if you're looking to buy a gift for that makeup junkie friend and you never know what to get. Great brushes. These are the brushes that I use the most on air, and it has this magnetic closure. And what I love about it is when you flip it open, you've got the powder brush, the blush, bronzer blush brush, because you can use it for both. You've got a shadow brush and a lip brush and space for 2 other brushes. But this is it's fully lined, great for on the go. It rolls up.
The artist roll.
Yeah, this is the artist roll.
That's what all the artists travel with.
And we don't sell the rolls separately. It's only with this kit. And we always sell all of my brushes individually, full priced all the time. And the only place that I really offer this roll is when I come here and do a special set.
I want to show the value here once again, because if you've shopped for brushes like this kind of professional grade brush, you know they're outrageously expensive. With those chic wooden black handles, with the quality, look at what just the powder brush goes for. That's $30. That's basically the price of your kit. You're getting the $27 eyeshadow brush, the $25 brush roll case, the blush brush, $25 on its own. The lip brush is $20 on its own. It's $127 in brushes, and that is absolutely modest.
And I want to stress, these are all laser cut. So one of the things that people say, I always say when they're brand new, you've got to remember when they're being manufactured here, we'll go, oh, so there we go. So they're laser cut for these shapes, so it's perfect. So when you're using blush, this is perfect for the apple of the cheek. The other thing too is when they're new, you got to remember, just kind of dust them off, because when they're laser cut, you might have a few just like extra hairs in there because of the way they're cut, but they give you the perfect shape to push and blend.
And I love how pretty they are too. I mean, with those sleek wooden handles.
With the matte and the lacquer.
Very pretty. And you guys, you know how sometimes you will spend a lot of money on a brush and then they're still pinchy or they still kind of feel uncomfortable on our sensitive skin? These feel like silk on your skin. They're really beautiful. And I have paid more than $40 for 1 brush. I don't do it anymore. I'm smarter than that now, but if you've done it, you know the value here, and you're getting the artist roll as well. So 4 brushes plus the artist roll.
And of course, we've got the eyeshadow brush. This is the one that often you guys see me working on the models with, and that's why I put it in this roll. It's got the soft blend. and it's got that angle, so it allows you to close your eye, it allows you to go in and blend at the same time.
So you can get
so
in
this
that
is not
crease
like your
too.
liner brush. This is your shadow brush that you can do the brow bone with. You can also create that crease or that smoke.
And it's specifically cut to do the job
it's
for you.
angled, and it's got that soft spray.
So
that's key.
$13 to get your brush roll home, $10 on an HSN credit card, 455949 is your item number. Jay is back at 1 p.m. today, everybody. Get the, words of advice, get the foundation and the concealer now. It is the first thing that always sells out in his collection. I'll see you soon, my love. Thank you for joining me.
I love hanging with you. Thank you for the morning fun.
Stay tuned for Slinky. Stay with us.
HSN knows what you want when you need it. We make it easy with AutoShip. One click and get automatic delivery and locked-in prices for beauty, skincare, snacks, even cleaning supplies. We also deliver a series of items on AutoShip like coin collections or seasonal craft kits. And with AutoShip Manager, you are in control of all your automatic deliveries. Just look for the AutoShip option on the product page or search AutoShip at hsn.com.
The Serena Williams girl is a girl that loves to look good, feel good on both the inside and out. That's what I want to represent for every woman out there.
I'm Adam Freeman. Join me for the Monday Night Show. This week, Jennifer Flavin Stallone will be here. She knows just how to overcome specific skincare issues with her serious skincare line. And don't miss Last Call on Andrew Lessman's monthly special and a sneak peek of the March special. Search Monday Night Show on hsn.com for more. Join me on Monday at